This video explains why Abraham received the title of Father of Faith. Improve your English listening comprehension while learning more about the patriarch Abraham. Let's get started. Abraham was undoubtedly considered righteous and a friend of God for demonstrating his unshakable faith in God's designs for his life and for his posterity. The demonstration of his faith is initially given in the revelation of God still in Mesopotamia, in the city of Ur. Abraham lived in a polytheistic society and worshiped based on images. Despite that, he showed his faith by believing in an invisible God and his promise to make him a great nation possessing a land he did not know, in addition to believing in the promise to become a blessing to all the families of the earth. Abraham believed that even though they were old, he and his wife Sarah would have relationships that would result in a child, contrary to all human logic. Despite the mistaken decision to accept the conception through Hagar, the Egyptian slave believed that she would receive, through God's intervention, a child of his promise, which actually happened. His faith was further ratified when he received from God the task of saying goodbye to Hagar and his son Ishmael, believing that the Lord would provide for their needs and protect them in the desert. Abraham pilgrimaged as a foreigner in desert lands, living in tents, in search of a land that God had promised him without realizing his goal in life. The ultimate proof that Abraham presented about his faith was the sacrifice of Isaac, which was not consummated physically, but spiritually. This fact represented a shadow of the vicarious and future sacrifice of Jesus. Abraham believed that God would be powerful enough to resurrect his only son Isaac, which indisputably showed his obedience to God, regardless of what the Lord asked of him. Finally, it is concluded that the title of Father of Faith given to Abraham is justifiable by the demonstrations of practical faith on crucial issues of his life, when leaving the comfort of his hometown, the coexistence of his relatives, and the sacrifice of his firstborn, son of God's promise.